Alright, here.
Lord Universe.
I mean, I can play whatever. Yo, this guy's good.
Yep, 2400 Lord Universe.
E4. Really, we're gonna play it.
You looked at his rating and you're like, never mind.
We're not goofing. Actually,
You clowning, son.
we might learn a thing or two in this.
We'll see.
Whoa,
No, he's gonna learn a thing or two. He's playing the dragon.
he's gonna learn a thing or two now.
Let's see.
Actually, I was reading this Karpov, the best 100 games of Karpov, right?
Yeah.
I'm on like game 10 or something, and when I was reading through it, there's the famous or infamous game against Portnoy
Which one?
and the Dragon, where they play the candidates. And I don't know what's going
I
on.
think I made a mistake.
That's why I'm freezing.
I just
Yeah,
made a mistake.
I thought it was take takes and bishop c4.
No, it's not. We already talked about that. But I just made a mistake.
Probably
We were
bishop
talking.
bishop c5.
That's annoying. He's probably gonna play d4. I'm irritated that I just made such a mistake.
You moved pretty quickly, so I thought.
We were talking, so I wasn't. All right, lucky me. He's going into this.
All right.
This is so lucky. He's transposing to a bad line. All right, but I need to remember, like, what do I do here? I think the best move is bishop c4 here. Because queen takes e5 runs into, like, shenanigans, like knight e4. So I think it's... I don't think I take it. It's bishop c4.
I don't know the proper move.
Okay.
I should know though. Well,
You should lie.
because I know somebody plays a game. Wink, wink.
I see what you're saying. All right, let's get it.
But I feel like this position should be slightly better for white.
I'm not sure how good it is for white because I remember reading that this line is best. It's only really good for black if they play knight takes d5.
Yeah, yeah.
But somehow I am not immediately winning in this line, so probably I just need to be better prepared here. Like here, I should be in my prep.
That's true.
Right now,
Yeah.
I only know like one line from here. I think the
Like
probably
you
just
play knight takes d5 with the pawn on c6, right?
yeah. But I missed the move order. He had a chance to play d4 and just didn't do it, which is funny. He's probably trying to dodge some prep, but there's no prep. I just
No,
skipped
but
the move by accident.
the d4 there, knight e4. I don't know. That looked shady.
I actually wonder if this line is getting revived because the analysis that said that you have to play knight d5 is a little dated now. It's like from 2018.
I mean, people don't play the dragon like that anymore. Well, going back to the Karpov thing,
Sure.
he said that during his whole chess career, people played the dragon like 20 times against him, and
Who, Karpov?
he drew one game.
Wait, who Karpov?
Yeah,
As
as
white,
white.
he drew only one game and he won the rest of it.
Yeah,
I think the dragon
that's
is
crazy.
a little shady.
That's crazy. But I mean,
Not super shady though. You can play it.
When Karpov checkmates you, you know something gone wrong.
You know, Carlson used to play the dragon back in like 2007, and he's completely abandoned it now. You know, he plays everything, but he just doesn't play the dragon.
Never.
I think he's like, all right, this is a place where I can get beat. I'm not gonna play the dragon anymore.
Or probably like maybe he needed to.
He could also be holding some prep, but it's been a long time. I think he might just not have faith in it.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if he plays d4 now, he's toasted. Because bishop e6, pawn e6, queen e5 is just dead.
No, knight e4.
Then queen takes e6 check, and then pawn takes e4.
Yeah, actually, I calculated that. I recently played a game in this position.
Yeah, that's if he plays.
That's the only
d4,
reason I'm playing like a little bit fast here.
If he's playing
I don't know what
d4 now,
Then I'm playing queen e5.
he's
I think.
toasted. No, bishop e6 first.
Yeah, of
Pawn
course,
e6 and
but queen e5's the idea.
Yeah, I want you to move quickly and blame it on me.
Well, then don't talk to him about it. Make a move.
Man, I see you with your coffee.
I've had this coffee for hours,
You
man.
should probably leave and get some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get cuffed. No.
Really? Like, all right, bye. I hope you'll tune in on your commute. What a name, though, Lord Universe.
It's a cool name
Ah,
though.
Deutschland.
Germany. Hey,
I should hit him up. That German.
dude,
What?
this guy's good all throughout. Like he plays a lot. Good.
Looks like it. Lord Universe.
I'm breaking 2,000 on all the platforms
That's like
now.
Mr. Universe, but more lordly.
I feel good now. Having fake rating on all the platforms.
All right, I need to think about this. He's about to make him.
Why are these organs in the background?
That's my soundtrack, dude. All right, I think I can just take.
Yeah. He's planning to play like rook takes e3, but then you just take on e6. Then
Pretty confident.
the only other move that would make sense would be to play, rook takes e3, but then that's just toast for bishop e6.
I thought that was the movie you just said.
Yeah.
What else were you thinking? Like
No, no.
bishop e6?
The only move he could try to play is rook c3. Nothing else is here makes sense.
Yeah, after rook c3, it's bishop e6.
If he plays queen e7, we could play knight e4. Seems good.
Um,
Maybe even king b1.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Let me just think about it because I have to make the move in the end. Um, one thing I can't say how.
I mean, he's the one who got it taken out. He's not the pawn.
Okay, but I have to think too. It's compensation a little bit.
It's a pretty open board. This is a disaster. Sorry for me for making faces. It's just
Luis always makes faces.
that's how I.
You want to see your faces?
Yeah, I'm like,
Getting so close, like
and it's not like I don't see because I see my eyesight is like 20/20, but
you just do that when you're thinking about something.
yeah, I just ponder. I go full mode and
Yeah, straight up thinker status. I wonder if I confused him by blundering in the opening.
no, because he played immediately quickly, and then that didn't make sense.
Yeah, but maybe he played quickly because he was like, "Oh, this isn't theory." Because he thought the only move is to take on d5, and it is, but then he didn't think why.
Yeah, but don't you think that like when I'm playing chess and my opponent goes out of theory, I immediately go, "What is wrong with this man's move?"
This man and his move. What's the deal? All right, so here I'm thinking something like bishop e6.
Say what you think. I think I'm gonna say.
Let me think and then say. Well, I don't see what's wrong with bishop takes e6.
I was thinking about another continuation.
Like
I was
what?
thinking about like bishop f6, knight e4, or bishop f6, bishop takes e6, queen e6, knight e4. You just have the knight against the bishop. But I don't
They're gonna
know.
break with f5. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm gonna play d4 when he moves the bishop away. You just fix the f5 break.
But it doesn't. How does that fix the break? Like, they'll play f5, g takes, g takes.
Then okay, you got your f5 break, but now the g file is open.
Okay, fair, but they're getting e4 next move. And we have no darks for a bishop. So what's the story there?
Knight d5 there, hitting the queen. I don't know. I thought that position was interesting, but you're the open Sicilian player here. I'm a patzer.
I got the move here.
Yeah.
I just need to think about this a little bit more because it also makes sense to play knight at bishop f6 in some ways. It's just b2 and c3 are weak. So
Yeah, no. I follow that. You're playing on an open board. I don't know if simplifying the position, like probably retreating the bishop, also makes sense.
to
Maybe.
b3, but that
Yeah.
allows a5, a4. That's what I don't really like.
Okay, so then bishop e6 is kind of the move on call here. Oh, I also see something very interesting. Bishop e6, queen e6, f4. ef4, you trade queens, and there's no way you can lose that
They're
position.
probably gonna, I don't know, after f4 they'll probably play rook c3, queen c3, queen a2.
Then you play bishop takes f6 there.
How's that winning?
Bishop takes f6. Their pawn is not on e4 anymore, right? So he's gonna play e4. Rook c3, queen c3, queen a2. Bishop takes f6. There's a free piece. Unless bishop a6 just wins.
But no, the pawn's on e5. The pawn's still on e5. So what do you mean? Besides, they get like maybe rook c8 again in between.
All right, you play the game. We'll discuss
No,
this
I'm
in
thinking it's
analysis.
okay. We got time.
We'll discuss this in the analysis. Yeah, I don't wanna.
There's another issue with not taking this knight is that they can play knight d5. So it might end up being forced, even if it's not totally desirable to take this knight.
Oh, you can also get rook d6.
Not immediately. It's an idea, but it's not like I don't think I can immediately do it, right? Because
Queen a2 is a problem. So
yeah,
if you play bishop e6, you have to play king b1 more or less, forced.
and then I have to look out for rook c3 because it's pinned. So there's a lot going on. I mean, it could be pinned.
It could be pinned if they take with the other pawn, with the f pawn. But taking with the f pawn is a suicide because then you take on f6 and play knight e4. He can never get his bishop out, so he can't take with the pawn on e6. He has to take with the queen. He must.
Why do you think he has to take with the queen? What's wrong
You
with
take
that
with the
takes?
pawn. You take on f6 and play knight e4. And goodbye bishop forever.
I thought I could just play queen e5 even.
Sure, but the queen now is defending e6, so he has knight e4 maybe.
No, I play queen takes. Oh,
Or you could have like.
queen oh yeah, there's queen b2, so
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah,
Could be something there.
we're burning a lot of time.
It's okay. We got time to burn. Bishop b3 is also kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of good options here. It's an easy way to go.
Got that good. Well, bishop b3 is like the passive choice.
Yeah. So I was thinking like bishop f6 immediately, bishop f6 and then knight e4, and
Try to get them to play bishop d5,
yeah.
but then our rook is maybe vulnerable.
So
I think f4 here.
f4 was a move that I thought was interesting here.
I just don't know what will they do next. If I play f4,
They cannot play rook c3.
I don't feel they can.
They cannot play because f6 is gonna become too much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna get the other rook to e1 immediately. Rook c3 is a nonsense move, at least in this case.
I don't think it makes sense to play f4 because they play e4.
Mhm. But okay, they play four. Isn't that a pawn?
How? Bishop f6,
Okay,
queen f6. I cannot play knight e4. It's not even possible.
but you can play queen e4. Then rook c3, pawn c3, queen c3. That's a
A lot
lot
of
of
copying.
position.
Yeah, I agree. So now I have to choose just like the least passive thing to do here. King b1 is probably important.
To me, it's important because you can move the knight then.
Yeah, I
And
think it has
now,
to be done.
and now you're probably threatening bishop f6, knight e4,
Yeah, now we're looking at that kind of stuff.
bishop
And I think g4 makes more
back
sense
to
then.
g7, and then rook d6. You know, stop the rook on the six and bring the other one around. And I feel like if you completely dominate the d file, it's gonna be rough for him to create any counterplay because then
If he
you
has to
just play rook
play
d8 and
rook a8 to c8 to b8, that's also like a waste of time. So we're probably gonna see him move like a5 in this position.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me, but
It doesn't make sense to me either, but we're probably gonna see him move like that.
yeah.
It's just he wants to probably open more lines and disrupt the pawn structure somehow, get me to play b3. Um, that's a way to play the game.
Yeah, but I feel like bishop f6 and knight e4 is such a positional threat that
It is a major threat. Um, it's basically like so they're doing that thing. They probably want to play queen b6. So if I take and play knight d5, that might be even more effective.
and then f4 again,
I'm not sure about f4, but
then e4, then that doesn't make sense. E4 doesn't make sense. Not one bit. And I think since Laura Papon, you're just playing to just keep him down, not get him active.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I see an idea.
What is it?
All right, so let's say if we play bishop f6, knight e4, queen b6.
Yeah,
That's,
they're threatening me.
I mean, we could
Or we
take
can play
on
knight
f6 with
f6.
check.
Yeah, I think that's the
So
best.
that
So
was
so they would have to play a move like bishop back to g7, right? So
yeah,
we need to make that one move count, and probably
and
rook
then rook
d6.
d6, and then he can't coordinate.
Um, after that, they would probably play a move like queen to e7.
Then we could probably play queen to insinuating f5. Okay, so here's what needs to be important. Either queen d2
If they
or
play
queen
f5, we would play a move like
or
knight c5, and I think that our position is good. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go for it.
I feel like this one just should hold him down.
There's also knight d6.
Yeah,
It depends on what he does, I guess. Oh, interesting.
this is way better
He
for us
he
though.
directly did this, right?
Is it way better though? Because now he can play queen b6 directly.
Not if I play knight d5.
Okay, you can play knight d5 and then
Where's he going? It's a little hard to play, I think. Um,
queen c6 wanders the queen. Queen
yeah,
e6, I guess, is the obvious move. I don't know if it is obvious, but
obvious. Yes, since we spotted it. Good.
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if it's good. Queen e6, I guess, is gonna be the next move, but he's not threatening anything. So maybe we could play a queen move there to stabilize everything, like queen e4, maybe.
that provokes f5.
True.
I already considered that, but then I
Okay.
could always play like queen a4. I think it's fine. Let's play the move.
Spring.
It's on him now.
Yeah, it's on him. Equation.
Yeah, it is certainly a little debatable.
But even then, if he managed to play c3 in good conditions, it's not really gonna be an issue.
think E4 is always an issue. So it's just good to stop it if we can. Okay.
Queen D6 is low key only threatening B4, so we have to play C3 then. Oh, I spotted a cool tactic. Okay,
What do you
Queen
think?
E4, like Queen E6, Queen E4, Queen C4, F no, Queen E6, Queen E4,
Yeah,
F5, Queen C4.
yeah.
There's a very nice
The
tactic.
idea to play 97 check.
Nice.
Yeah, but
97.
my problem with this is they'll play Rook FC8 instead.
You can still play 97 check.
Well, they don't play F5.
Oh, okay. So if we play Queen E4 and they play A5, we play Rook.
No, they'll play Rook FC8.
Yeah, and then we're going to play Rook H1 maybe.
And then if they play F5, I don't really see the play.
We still don't have something like Knight F4. Leave everything hanging.
Knight F4, it's an interesting idea, but it's not a move we naturally want to play, right?
All right, so it was obvious, I guess, because he played it.
No, if he's playing E4, then he's gonna hit B2, right?
So we said on Queen E4 he's gonna play Rook C8, right?
Yeah, probably. But then I have an answer to all that, I think. So let me just play a move.
Whoa, I haven't found the answer. So
My idea, I'll tell you if he plays a move. We'll see.
if he plays F5 here, I think we can agree he's toasty.
Um,
Queen C4 is a very
it does look rather toasty.
yeah, because Queen C4 is such a strong point, right? Knight E7.
It's not strong, but yeah, I like it still.
Like you can't really easily get out from it.
King H8.
King H8 now. Knight E3. And then when we take back on C4.
Well, when they play E4, it's still hitting B2. Luckily, when the knight's on C4, it guards B2. But we still have to be really careful. Like, if the knight's on C4 and they play E4, right? Like, let's pretend E4 is there, the knight's on C4, and it's black's turn. They can play Rook FC8, threatening to take this knight. If we play B3, they just take it.
Okay.
So, there's issues. Probably B3 right here, right now. Yeah, Rook FC8 is kind of come up.
But the knight is protected, so this is
Yeah, we just move
the
it away.
queen.
Probably I would move it to E2.
B3 or C3?
I want to protect the queen. I want to stop the rook forever also. Like, I don't want to see bishop C3.
Okay.
Okay, getting a little low on time, so it's a good idea to start moving a little quick.
Still up a pawn though.
Yeah, just for the record.
Just for the record. I hope we don't get checked.
I think that queen C4 was not so good though, because king H8 is a generally useful move, and they're gonna get rook FC8 with tempo. The only thing that remains to be seen is if we are going to actually get a useful move for our time. However, I do think we get a useful move. My useful move is queen A4.
Just take the other one.
I want to invade on the center.
I just don't want to see like E4, E5.
Yes. You'd have to play C3, and then they can sack an exchange or something.
No, but
It's
like
all possible.
if E4 would have to, we're probably forced to play pawn F4, you know, to just stop everything sitting in the dark squares. We're
F4
gonna have
encourages them to establish dark square control. That's like long-term dark square stuff. So I'm not sure about that. Trading queens would be lovely.
Like, we trade queens would be like sick.
Yeah, it's true.
If we manage to also, if we manage to get the move pawn c4,
On C4, I'm not totally sold on it, but yeah, it seems pretty good.
all right, move take this ahead. Man, I suppose his next move is gonna be e4.
Probably E4, right?
Yeah, he's gonna play e4 and threatening queen e5. You know.
We'll play F4.
Yeah, and this knight is pretty good.
So they're on the dark squares, right? So I'm trying to go the light squares.
Yeah, I see.
It's not without danger though. They have lots of
Yeah,
compensation.
if we get two more moves and we can manage to play e4, e5, that's like good, good. Yeah, that's the good one.
They might play a move like Rook C5.
But then queen a7.
This piece is hanging. Oh, that piece is hanging.
We're gonna start juggling pieces on the board now.
But then if they play Queen C8, it's like they're hitting this and everything.
Knight e3.
They got stuff to do.
Knight e3. Everything is in there.
It does look pretty good. But then they can play Queen F6. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
There's a lot. Yeah, you're right. But I don't think it's easy for black either.
No, I don't think it's super easy.
Plus, you're playing some very good moves. Like f4, I think is pretty good because your opponent has a plan, and now I have to make another plan. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
it's one of those. You okay? I have a plan, and then you do it, and your opponent stops it. You're like,
Oh man.
man, I need to make another now. So these moves are very annoying when you
I
straight
try
up,
to be as annoying as possible on a regular basis.
yeah, just try to stop both of these moves.
Yeah. There are also some nasty surprises if both rooks leave the back rank, so some active balance going on here.
Yeah, man. Fat. Also, I don't know. I really like h4, h5.
Just to open another line? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's pretty reasonable. It's a little slow.
it is. You could probably get the book active towards 3.
I'm not sure if I want to. It seems a little risky to leave the back rank unguarded.
That's why I don't play against the Sylvanus though, but you live on this.
I make money on this. This is my bread and butter, you know. When I eat, I say thank you to the Open Sicilian.
Sad thing is true.
It's kind of true.
This is true. But wait.
If I played Caro-Kann, I'd probably be like, someone please feed me.
Queen c5. Rook c5. We said it.
Queen A7, we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But they might just double the rooks. Then if I play C4, they play rook takes.
I think you're fine there. They double rooks? What? What is that?
I'm saying like if I play something like let's pretend I play Queen A7, right? Hitting both rooks. If they play rook B C8 and I play C4, they play rook takes, pawn takes.
No, you take with the rook.
I mean rook takes, sure. But then Queen F6, Queen A1.
Then
I'm probably fine after King C2.
yeah.
But then there's Queen C3 check. No, there's a lot going on here.
I don't feel like they can leave the back rank that like.
Oh
that.
no, I have a good move. I have rook E5.
Yeah.
That's a cool move.
So if they double, you're gonna play c4, and if they take on d5, you take with the rook. Go. And if you play queen f6, you play.
But we only looked at one option because time's getting low, so I feel kind of Not sure.
What does he have for this? I wonder. I just wonder. I
This was the
wonder.
plan.
I wonder, Liang.
And I wonder,
Liang.
still I wonder.
Liang. Dude, if you manage to double the D file now somehow,
That'd be cool.
this game is done.
It would start looking
And
sizzling.
now you're up 2 pawns. You keep sacrificing material.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
And we keep taking it. And we keep taking it. So I don't know if his plan doesn't work out, we're gonna be up 2 pawns.
And they're pass pawns.
And
Wait,
they're
outside pass pawns. So basically every endgame is good now.
6 connected pass pawns. Oh, I feel like you have queen e7 now.
It's on the menu. I do want to trade queens, and their queen is almost trapped. I mean, they've queen a6. I guess it's just queen a6 actually.
Queen e7, queen e6. But then don't we have something?
Queen a6 might just be enough. But I also feel something's in the air tonight when they play queen a6.
Yeah, I just feel like you could play probably some nice c7.
Yeah, I was looking at knight c7 because if they take with the rook from c8, then there's rook d8, and that wins on the spot.
Yeah.
But if they play rook 5 takes c7, they can play check. Oh, actually, that's not. Queen takes bishop to c8. No, actually, they bishop f4.
Yeah, but you can take the bishop with me.
No, the rook will take. Like, let's say they don't take first, right? If they rook d8, they can just play bishop f8. Fine, queen f6.
Play queen e7, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, queen f8. Makes sense. Yeah, so I think probably that's a very good response.
Dude, my calculation has improved.
I know it has, like,
dude.
But that's all you work on.
But
so
yeah, I mean, better improve. I just thought that was so bad for my game.
Eat Future Master said, "What happened to your voice?"
We ate it.
The answer is my mic is a piece of
plastic. Yeah, I feel like hitting CC4.
We need a donation so we can get a better mic.
Yeah.
Like if someone could just donate a mic, that'd be awesome. Like a good one. Not the kind where we sound like we're
Do you think you're gonna get away with that?
Yes.
He's probably trying to make queen d3 check, but then I have a feeling about this. We're still up to pawns. We're still up to
draw.
Pawns. But no, there has to be a way here to protect everything. Come on.
Yeah, like queen. I mean, this is hanging, so.
No, but I mean, we're up the exchange. He can take back if we allow him to.
I agree.
I just want to see. Probably get some chances, right? We did 3 check.
I think there's chances. So I don't really want to take risk. I also don't want to play king c2 because that just allows the same thing. Queen e3. Lots of pawn basically. That's why I'm thinking rook d5. Like, does he have an improvement after rook d5?
He has queen knight f6.
Yeah, that's a draw. But
no, then we could try to play king c2 then and calculate that.
No, that's not a good calculation. King c3 check.
No, the rook is on the d file. You can't make it.
King d1.
Yeah.
Queen a1. You keep the rook. I don't know if that's the priority.
Alright, so
Gotta get you. Repetition's also not in the bag, so you put time.
I was thinking like queen a5.
Let's just repeat one time. See what happens.
I was thinking queen a5.
And queen d3 check.
Queen d3 check in b2. And the thing is that he doesn't have everything.
No queen d2. They have queen f2 though. I'm sorry, not queen f2. Queen e2.
Queen e2, then. Since we're still in the a5, he doesn't have checks on the a5.
Yeah, but it's still dangerous. Unnecessary counterpoint. I should just take the draw.
We're up 2 pawns. I don't know about taking a draw.
And an exchange. Yeah, but, like, there's a lot to be asked for in this position.
Can we play queen e3?
We already talked about queen e3. Bishop takes e5, pawn takes e5, queen takes e5. That looks like lots of counterplay.
No, I can play king c2 then, and threaten to play queen c3, and be up 2 pawns in the rooking game.
They have
Well,
f4
up a pawn.
immediately. They're gonna play f4. So probably I'd have to play rook e1 to restrain that. But then they play rook e8. It's hard.
I mean, we can always wait till the last second to play the repetition. So
Yeah, that's true. Because if it happens one more time, have we already had this position twice? No.
yeah,
First repetition. No. Rook d5, queen f4. H d1.
yeah,
Play.
I mean, the thing is, can you start the perpetual by playing rook c1, queen d3, rook c2,
Then they have queen f1 check. King
king
b2, bishop e5, pawn e5, queen g2.
no, the rook is on c2.
Oh, that's not so. So there's no queen g2. But they also get to play bishop e5, pawn e5, queen e5.
If rook c1, bishop e5, pawn e5, queen e5.
Yeah, pawns are coming in.
Mm.
We could play like rook d1. No, that's weird. We could also play c5. So you get at me. But they're gonna play e3. I don't know. Seems a little odd.
Can you play pawn c5? That's bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think we've been messing it up.
What?
Rook d5, queen f6, queen a3. Check. Queen.
Queen a1, king c2.
Queens. King
Queen
c2.
takes
Queen
h1.
takes h1.
Looks like close but no cigar, if you ask me.
Shoot. Because we don't have access to the background. That's the issue. Like queen e7 is a very nice threat and all, but doesn't quite work. Queen e7. Check.
I think we should just
Yeah. I mean, if the answer was obvious, we would have found it.
yeah. Alright, that was a good game though.
That was good. Good, good. Hey, you got 5 points.
Yeah.
Analysis.
5 fake points.
I don't know. I don't.
He's on a rematch offer. I'll just let him know I don't have time, so it's not
We don't have time yet. Your class starts in like 10 minutes, right? We should add him though. Just be good practice buddy.
Yeah, I'll follow Lord Universes. So we'll analyze and then call it a day. So I made the
You
mistake.
can check the theory here.
Stupidest opening mistake here. Alright, so here you have to take
They have to take with the knight and you play
and play
bishop.
bishop c4.
Okay.
But I skipped a move, and for that reason, I think they should play d4. And this looks like it's just much better for black. Here,
Probably bishop c4 still has to be played. But then
probably bishop c4 is necessary because I have to meet queen a5.
yeah.
So
here probably would be a
almost definitely play move like this. And then where do I put the knight? Knight looks ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a rough position.
Probably have to go like knight a4.
But then queen a5, bishop b3.
I'll just take the queen.
Right. Oh, okay.
So that this is my idea. The queen has to go back. This position's maybe not hard, actually.
Hmm.
Kind of interesting.
Hey,
But it's dubious because I can't keep this knight on
it's,
c4.
plus, it's not the position you aim for to play the dragon.
I mean, it's not what I prepared. That's simply so I can't play like this. But I transpose back into my prep like this. Um, Here I thought he would play this move,
Mhm.
where I would um, take. This. And I think f6 is like the only to something like this. And it's just like this is a position from one of my games in the tournament recently. This exact
Oh yeah,
position
you
happened.
won this. I
No, this
remember.
was a draw.
This was a draw. This one.
You don't remember this game because you weren't there.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe I sent you the file probably, so you might have seen it, but it was a draw. Like I got a totally great position, but then the guy went to the bathroom for an hour and came back
Oh yeah,
and
you
made a draw.
told me. You
So
told me. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
typical chess tournament shenanigans.
but I feel like everything else was played correctly. Like even this position.
Let's see what the computer likes here. It says bishop e6. Okay, so I'm not gonna
Okay.
criticize here. Bishop b3 is probably also playable. Like why not? Because a5 is kind of a non thing.
Non-bread.
Yeah, it's a non-bread. And if it's not bread, it's not for me. Just kidding. That's like the opposite these days. But so we're playing right. A little waste of time.
So
Bishop f6 is maybe.
let's see this decision.
Here it says b3. We had to play it eventually, so it makes sense. Um, let's see how bad was this. Here it's showing still some advantage. e4 is the best. This is queen a4 too. Queen a4 was one of the. We had to play that eventually too.
We don't
We
play.
lost some time.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to play rook ac8
Yeah,
with tempo.
exactly. But it was a good practical trick in a fast game. So.
Yeah.
The idea, if anyone was watching, is this, and we win an exchange. Um, so b3 had to happen. Actually, no. It says here rook he1, and if they play e4, we just say come get it with c3.
I guess.
I thought they would play something like this,
A4.
and I guess they can never take this knight, so this is fine. Alright, so this position, I think we just didn't beat. This is a good setup.
Yeah, I thought about like c3 instead of b3, but we didn't ponder a lot in that decision.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and I said I just wanted to play b3 because I didn't know how to rationalize which one, so I just picked. C3 takes a score away from the knight, so it's a little tricky. You know, I was worried that maybe they'll attack the knight a lot, and we'll have to move somewhere, and then they'll sack on c3, which is what I said.
But apparently the pressure on the e pawn is too much now.
It looks like it's at that point. So b3 was probably a decisive mistake. In that the advantage has slipped. This position is probably a draw. Let's check.
Is the moment. Okay.
It says white is better after rook e5.
Alright, so.
And queen e3.
Somewhat repeating the position though. But...
This is queen e3. So we talked about this, and I gave g3, or I gave rook e1 here. This is what I thought was necessary. It's hard to look at this position and say white's winning. I don't actually believe it. I think the engine is.
The engine is just pushing the pawns.
But I don't know if it's right. Like this doesn't seem totally right to me. Like
it's a hard position though. Like I don't know if me in a tournament decision, I'll take a draw in this position honestly.
Where's the FEN? All right, here it is. I'm gonna analyze this quickly with a stronger computer.
Oh, let me get out of the way.
Alright, sorry you guys can't see this, but it's going to take a second. Alright, I'm just going to let it run. We can keep talking, and we'll come back and see. This position, I'm not that convinced. It looks really
Let's do it with rook d1. Let's see what rook d1 was the idea. D.
Well, first I want to show what I was talking about. So rook e8, I said g3 here. And I thought that they would just keep pushing with, like, g5. And this seems really hard to play. Like, if I play a4, they get f4, and this is winning for black. So I didn't like this at all.
No.
But if we try a different rook move, this rook move.
This is the one I suggest.
I thought they would
F4.
play f4.
Yeah, and I also got scared of this.
I missed that this is a force queen trait. I actually really like this endgame.
All right, we're gonna have to rewatch the
I
video
missed
because
this.
I think I suggested going into the rook endgame. You tell me, but they gave it for it, and I was like, okay, okay.
What? I didn't even hear you mention a rook endgame.
Yeah, I said that we probably could go to a rook endgame.
I didn't even look at this position though. I never looked at a line with rook d1 at all.
Not with rook d1, but with queen e3.
But how can I?
Takes, and probably.
What are you talking about? How can you get a rook endgame if you don't play rook d1?
We
You
could
didn't
play
even
rook.
consider it,
We
right?
could play rook c1. I think I talked about rook c1 a little bit.
Technically, you want to play so.
But it might be worse because you don't get the rook on the
That looks fine. I mean, rook on e4 is better, but I think here it's still holding.
So holding or ruling?
No, I mean like holding the advantage. Like we just push this pawn, right? Maybe e4 first. It's not gonna go far.
Oh, he
This
wants
pawn's
to.
taken. This pawn's taken. Sorry. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much done. If they go here, then they can never actually get further. So, like if they go here, yeah.
I know, but you're quitting. You're quitting.
But they have rook a2. I mean, I don't think it's that easy, but
It's not trivial.
we had only a couple minutes left, so I was kind of not.
Yeah, like 5 minutes is
Just
not
safe.
enough. It's not enough to play a rook against.
Generally, no. And this is a complicated rook endgame, so probably I'll have to study this more before we get into it. Let me check the ancient evaluation.
Very good game. Who says we don't get good games a lot?
This looks like straight draw. At depth 30, it's showing a pawn advantage. I think that.
With rook e1. What about rook d1?
No, this is from. Oh, okay. With rook d1.
Rook d1. The crazy things about position.
I can't take back because I didn't play the first one. Alright, let it run a little bit. Alright, this is showing plus minus, so this is winning.
Right.
Alright, so once the queens are off, it's just winning. Alright, that's unfortunate. But I have class in 5 minutes, so I think now's the time to
All right, guys. It was a
drop this
pleasure.
ball. Can we raid someone? We got 2 viewers. Let's raid somebody. Do you want to look on Twitch? Just look and see.